You know that feeling when you close your eyes and imagine what it's like to be wealthy. The flashy sports cars, the designer clothes, the endless stream of Instagram posts from private jets and exotic locations. Well, I'm here to tell you a secret that most people never learn. The wealthiest people you walk past every single day are probably driving used cars, shopping at regular stores, and living in homes you wouldn't even look at twice. Today, I want to show you why keeping your money a secret might just be the most powerful financial decision you will ever make. This isn't about being paranoid or cheap. It's about being incredibly smart. You see, human psychology plays a funny little trick on us. Most people don't actually want to be rich, they just want to look rich. And there is a massive, life-changing difference between those two things. The desire for recognition, for status, for people to see you as successful. It's not inherently wrong, but it's incredibly dangerous for your bank account. Let me introduce you to a concept called stealth wealth. It's the strategy of building significant, life-altering wealth while living a modest, unassuming life. And before you jump into the comments and ask, what's the point of having money if you can't enjoy it? I want you to stick with me, because I'm going to show you why this approach actually gives you more freedom, not less. When you broadcast your wealth to the world, you unknowingly create three major problems for yourself. The first one is the most obvious: security risks. When you flaunt your success, you become a target. Robberies, scams, lawsuits, the list goes on. But honestly, that's the least of your worries. The second problem is far more subtle and cuts much deeper: your relationships change. Suddenly, every single interaction you have becomes complicated. Is that new friend you made genuinely interested in you, or do they want something? Is that distant relative who suddenly started calling more often really missing you, or did they hear you came into some money? It introduces a layer of doubt and suspicion that poisons the well of human connection. You start questioning everyone's motives, and that's a lonely way to live. But the third problem is the most damaging of all. I call it the appearance prison. You buy that one luxury car, and suddenly you feel this immense pressure to upgrade everything else. Your clothes don't match the car. Your house doesn't fit the new image. Your vacations have to align with this new, high-status lifestyle you're projecting. Before you know it, you're trapped. You're working harder and harder, not for your own freedom, but to maintain an image for other people's benefit. You've become a prisoner to your own possessions. Meanwhile, the person practicing stealth wealth is quietly getting richer and richer. They're not wasting their income on status symbols. Every dollar they don't spend on showing off is a dollar they can invest. This is where the real magic happens. Now, what have I learned from studying the habits of the truly wealthy, not just the people who look wealthy? The things that bring them lasting, genuine happiness either cost nothing or very, very little. Time with family, deep conversations with friends, pursuing a hobby you love, a walk in nature, none of these require a Lamborghini. Wealth can certainly make them easier to access by buying you time, but it is not a prerequisite for happiness itself. The superpower of stealth wealth is that you get to navigate the world with insider knowledge. People treat you like a normal person because they have no idea that you've quietly escaped the financial rat race they're still trapped in. This has huge practical advantages. Think about it. When a service provider thinks you're just a regular customer, you get honest prices. The moment they smell money, everything gets more expensive. Your car mechanic suddenly finds a bunch of premium services you absolutely need. Your home contractor discovers essential upgrades that weren't in the original quote. Financial advisors start pushing you towards complicated, high-fee products that benefit them more than you. There is an entire industry built around one thing: separating wealthy people from their money. When you fly under the radar, you avoid becoming their prime target. You get the fair price, the real deal. This is the core of it all. Money is meant to impress people you don't even like. Money is meant to buy you options. It's meant to buy you freedom. Freedom from a job you hate. Freedom from financial stress. Freedom to choose how you spend your one and only life. Take a second and think about your happiest moments. Seriously, pause and reflect. Were they centered on expensive possessions? Or were they about experiences, connections, and a sense of purpose? My guess is it's the latter. When you stop performing wealth for an audience, your experiences become infinitely richer. You can travel to a foreign country and actually immerse yourself in the culture, instead of just documenting it for social media to prove you were there. You can have genuine conversations with people who aren't trying to impress you or, worse, get something from you. And here's the powerful math that makes this all undeniable. Every single dollar you don't spend on showing off is a dollar that can be invested. That dollar becomes a tiny soldier working for you, 24/7, making more money through the power of compounding. While one person is financing a depreciating luxury car that loses 20% of its value the second it drives off the lot, the stealth wealth practitioner is buying an appreciating asset, like an index fund or a rental property. Over 10, 20, 30 years, this doesn't just create a small difference. It creates a massive, life-altering wealth gap. It's the difference between retiring at 65 and having the option to retire at 45. It's the difference between worrying about every market downturn and sleeping soundly at night. And that leads to the best part of all: you develop a quiet, unshakable financial confidence. It's a feeling deep in your bones, knowing that you could handle almost any emergency life throws at you. A medical bill, a sudden job loss, a family crisis, you're prepared. You have the freedom to take spontaneous trips, to pivot your career, to say no to things that don't align with your values. This quiet confidence affects everything. You negotiate better at work because you're not desperate. You sleep better at night because you're not drowning in debt. You make clearer, more rational decisions because you're not operating from a place of fear or scarcity. And you can still be incredibly generous. The difference is, your generosity becomes your choice, driven by your values, not by other people's expectations or pressure. So, here's my challenge to you. Start building your wealth quietly. Enjoy your freedom privately. And always remember that true prosperity isn't about what you own, it's about what doesn't own you. The best kind of rich is the kind nobody ever sees coming. If this video changed the way you think about money, even just a little bit, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I break down more of these unconventional wealth strategies every single week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.